Hello, and welcome to Tea Time with L. Tea Time. So, I wanted to address, because multiple people have commented asking about this, why me, a male to female transgender woman who has transitioned, who's taking estradiol, female hormones, yet is taking testosterone, male hormone. Well, the answer is, let's see, it goes back to when I went to my surgeon, probably about a year ago. And, well, actually, it was probably longer than that, because when I went to my surgeon, it was post-sex reassignment surgery, that she recommended that her patients after surgery be on testosterone, because when you don't have the testicles anymore, your body's not making any testosterone. When your body's not making any testosterone, it can get very, very low. And for women, you know, you need some sort of testosterone, just like men need some sort of estrogen. So with the testosterone, it being so low, you can experience some problems, which I think is what I was experiencing problems. I was experiencing, like, you can't, if you're going to work out and bodybuild and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder, but I do enjoy working out and try to exercise, and I want to see progress with my muscles, you know, you can't do that if your testosterone is very, very low. It's not going to be possible. So, that's the problem. Also, sex drive is a problem. You have no sex drive. Testosterone fuels the sex drive. That's why men's sex drive is like, whoo! Anyone who's male to female knows a male sex drive. When your testosterone is high, crazy. So, that was her main concerns. And, she said a lot of people are intimidated by it, because it's like, well, you transition to female, why would you go back on male hormones? And last year is when I pretty much started taking testosterone, in the summer. And I have to say, when I first started taking it, I was like really sore after I started taking it. It was such a very, very low dose, so I couldn't quite tell right away if I was really doing much of anything. But let's say that was at a very, very low dose, and now I'm like 3 times the dosage that I started out with. And I have to say that I certainly do feel a lot better now. I really started to feel better after I discontinued drinking soy milk, which I talked about in my previous video, because I felt as though maybe that was perhaps inhibiting the testosterone in some way. Because, I've been taking it for so long now, and it was only when I stopped drinking soy milk that all of a sudden I just had this major improvement. So, basically, with the testosterone, when I first started taking it, and whenever the dosage has been upped, I definitely noticed some more muscle soreness, like my muscles were a little bit sore for a little bit. And on top of that, my sex drive kind of went up a little bit. But then all that like faded away after like two weeks. And then when I got on the most recent dose that I'm on now, I didn't notice anything different. And as I said, it was only until I discontinued the soy milk that I actually did notice these changes that seems to be pretty much steady at this point for the past few weeks, but I've got to keep it going for a few more weeks and see. But yeah, the surgeon recommended for her patients, your levels need to be around 50 units for the testosterone. Not sure what the units are, but she said that the number isn't as important as how you feel. So if you feel as though you're not, still don't have a sex drive, you're not feeling very, very good, then she would probably recommend more. Or it depends on how you feel. And I feel as though at the dose that I'm at now, I think it's pretty good. The sex drive, the energy, I really got to work out more, see if I build some more muscle, that'd be good. So stuff like that. And the thing is also, like, I'm sure some of you are wondering, what side effects have I noticed with taking the testosterone? And honestly, the only things that I've noticed are, it's the testosterone cream. I apply it on my body. I apply it on my inner thighs and my arm area. Like, I can't really show you, but my inner arm area. And when I do it on my thighs, that is where I notice hair growth. It's definitely, it's weird because my whole leg is like, it hardly has any hair, but in that spot where I apply the cream, it's like a forest. So I don't like that. So that is definitely a downside of taking the cream. Oh, tea's very hot. So yeah, that is a downside. Other than that, I really don't think I've noticed much of anything. I will notice, I think, since I discontinued the soy milk, that my breasts aren't as puffy, I guess. Not that I even had any breasts anyway, so it's really not like getting rid of the little tiny bit that I have, but it's not really going away. It's just less firm. You know, it doesn't feel like there's as much there. I don't know, but I don't really have any anyway, so it's not like I'm really losing much or anything. Other than that, I have not noticed anything. You know, because if I do start noticing anything, then that's a sign that it's too high. It needs to go down. But I haven't had the levels checked at this dosage yet. I will, I guess it's next month. Yeah, at the end of April, early May, I will have my levels checked. See where they are. If it's a little bit too high, then maybe we will lower it. Because, you know, it should be around like the 50 range. We'll see what it is. I might talk about that then, so we will see. Yeah, just a lot of people seem concerned why, or confused also why I was taking testosterone, because it's like, that doesn't make any sense. So hopefully this cleared up your answer as to why. And you know, since I am a male to female woman, I'm biologically male. My anatomy, you know, my body is physiologically male, so I think it needs some of that testosterone to be a bit higher versus it being very, very low, because, yeah, you know, may not be the healthiest thing, but everyone's going to be different. Like, some people could be good at a very, very low dose, or not at all. Like, people who don't take it at all, I don't know where their levels sit, you know, if they this and that, but yep, so that's just my experience. That's just what I'm doing. So yep, so I'm gonna drink my tea. So far, thank you to the person who suggested that I don't know why I never thought about this, for my camera on my phone that I'm recording this, the app that I have, I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and it seems to be like running a little smoother. I also updated my entire phone because there was an update that just came out. I think I mentioned that in my previous video. The update just came out. I just updated it like right after. Yeah, it was like it was updated like right after I recorded that video from yesterday. So maybe that has fixed the problem. I don't know yet. This is only my first video. Sometimes it doesn't crash, sometimes it does crash. So we will see. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I'll be very upset. So I'm going to go back to my TV show now. I am watching Catfish TV show, as you can see. Catfish the TV show. Let me get this light off so you can see. There we go. Catfish the TV show. After months of sexting, so I will leave you with that. Leave you with that. Alright? So I'm going to end it now, y'all. If you have any more questions about the testosterone, leave them, and I may answer them. So, yep, I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.